Banksy is the art world's most famous ghost. Everyone knows the name. But the person behind the legend remains a complete enigma. His identity is shrouded in secrecy. No one knows the face, and that mystery only adds to his allure. Banksy is a street artist from Bristol, England, whose stenciled works have appeared on public walls and buildings since the 1990s, transforming ordinary cityscapes into open-air galleries. His art is sharp, witty, and always thought-provoking, tackling issues like war, poverty, and capitalism with a satirical edge that challenges viewers to question the world around them. Banksy bypasses traditional galleries, using city streets as his canvas to speak directly to the public, making art accessible to everyone, not just the elite. The biggest mystery is his identity. No one knows if Banksy is a single person, a group, or even a movement. Theories abound, but none have been proven. This secrecy keeps the spotlight on his art, not his persona, and allows him to work outside the law, evading authorities and critics alike. Each new Banksy piece feels like a secret gift to the city, turning ordinary places into global headlines and sparking conversations everywhere. His fame has skyrocketed. His graffiti now sells for millions at auction. He's directed an Oscar-nominated film and even opened the subversive Disneyland theme park. Despite global success and constant media attention, he's kept his identity hidden, fueling endless speculation and wild theories. Journalists, detectives, and even scientists have tried to unmask him, analyzing clues and patterns, but every lead goes cold, deepening the mystery. This ongoing mystery has made Banksy a modern legend, a true urban myth in a world where secrets are rare and hard to keep. But now, in September 2025, Banksy's anonymity faces its greatest threat yet, as the world's curiosity reaches a fever pitch. A new mural has appeared in a high-profile, sensitive location, sparking a serious police investigation and drawing global attention. For the first time, it feels like the world might finally discover who Banksy is, as crowds and cameras gather in anticipation. The stakes have never been higher, for art, protest, and the world's most elusive artist. The chase is on, and the world is watching. Banksy's latest mural appeared overnight, shrouded in secrecy and anticipation. It was discovered on the imposing wall of London's Royal Courts of Justice, a place synonymous with authority and the rule of law. The image is striking, a judge in full regalia, face twisted in anger, wielding a gavel not as a symbol of justice, but as a weapon, threatening a cowering protester below. The protester's placard is splattered with vivid red paint, a powerful symbol of violence, suffering, and the cost of speaking out. The message is unmistakable. The justice system, meant to protect and serve, is depicted here as crushing dissent and silencing protest. Banksy posted the mural on his official Instagram, confirming its authenticity with a simple caption, "Royal Courts of Justice, London." The post was instantly recognized by fans and critics alike. The post went viral, drawing global media attention and sparking heated debates online and in the streets. The mural's placement is crucial. It sits directly beneath a CCTV camera, which, in a twist of irony, had been turned skyward, away from the scene. This subtle but deliberate detail suggests the authorities are not just blind to injustice, but perhaps willfully ignoring it, complicit in the very acts the mural condemns. It's a classic Banksy move. Every detail, from the provocative image to the carefully chosen location, is loaded with meaning and intent. The mural instantly became a flashpoint, forcing the public to confront uncomfortable truths about power, protest, and the role of authority in society. Banksy's art once again bypasses the gallery, speaking directly to the heart of the city, and to anyone willing to stop and look. The world is watching, and so are the authorities, their presence a reminder of the tension between art and power. This is more than graffiti, it's a direct challenge to the establishment, a bold act of defiance in a public space. The mural's message is clear, and its timing couldn't be more explosive, arriving at a moment of heightened social tension. Banksy has thrown down the gauntlet, daring both the public and the authorities to respond. The question now, how will the system respond to this bold and unflinching work of protest art? The Royal Courts of Justice isn't just any building, it's the heart of the UK's legal system. By painting here, Banksy directly confronted the institution of justice. The mural's location, on the Queen's Building, ensures maximum visibility to lawyers, judges, and the public. This isn't random graffiti, it's a calculated act of protest. The building is Grade 1 listed, protected by strict laws. Painting on it is a serious crime. Banksy knew this would trigger a severe response. The grandeur of the courts clashes with the raw violence of the mural, amplifying its impact. The location transforms the artwork into a direct question: is justice being served or suppressed? By choosing this wall, Banksy forced the establishment to confront its own image. The setting is as much a part of the message as the art itself. The stage is set for a showdown between artist and authority. Authorities reacted immediately. Police were called, and a criminal investigation began. Because the mural is on a Grade 1 listed building, this isn't minor graffiti. It's a major offense. Under UK law, damaging such property can mean up to 10 years in prison. The cost of restoring the historic stonework could be enormous. This time, Banksy is a criminal suspect, not just an artist. The state is the victim, and the law must be enforced. Police are reviewing CCTV, interviewing witnesses, and searching for forensic evidence. This is the most serious effort yet to unmask Banksy. If caught, he'll have to appear in court. No more hiding behind a pseudonym. The investigation could finally reveal the man behind the myth. The stakes: Banksy's freedom, his anonymity, and the future of protest art. The hunt is on, and the world is watching. Will Banksy finally be unmasked? To understand Banksy's mural, look at the political storm in the UK. The artwork is a direct response to the government's crackdown on Palestine Action, a protest group targeting the UK arms trade with Israel. In July 2025, the government banned Palestine Action, labeling it a terrorist organization, making support a criminal offense. The move followed activists' dramatic actions and sparked outrage from human rights groups. Days before the mural appeared, a massive protest in London led to nearly 900 arrests. Tensions between protesters and the state reached a boiling point. Banksy's mural, unveiled just after these events, became a symbol of solidarity with those arrested. The judge beating a protester is no abstraction. It's a direct reflection of recent events. Banksy's art takes a side, accusing the justice system of silencing dissent. The mural is not just commentary, it's a bold act of protest itself. The official response was swift. Within just a few hours, the mural was completely hidden behind thick black plastic sheets and sturdy metal barriers, as if erasing it from public view could erase the controversy itself. Security guards were stationed around the site, their presence making it unmistakably clear: this art was not welcome, and no one was to get close. Unlike other Banksy works, which are often celebrated and even protected by communities, this one was treated as a stain to be erased, a problem to be solved rather than a piece of cultural commentary. Ironically, the act of covering it up only drew more attention. Crowds gathered, snapping photos and speculating, reinforcing the mural's message about censorship and the power of forbidden art. An official statement soon followed, confirming that the mural would be removed in order to preserve the building's historic character, as if history itself could be separated from the present moment. The authorities framed their actions as heritage conservation, carefully sidestepping the mural's political message and the public's growing curiosity. The decision reignited a heated debate. Was this art, or was it vandalism? The city was divided, with passionate voices on both sides. For the state, the answer seemed clear. When art dares to challenge power, it's treated as a threat, not a treasure. The mural's fate was sealed, erased from the wall, but its message echoed louder than ever, sparking conversations that couldn't be covered up. The cover-up itself became part of the story, a living symbol of the very suppression and silencing that Banksy's work sought to expose. The battle between street art and the law has never been more public, and the world is watching to see which side will prevail. The mural's days are numbered. Experts will soon remove it, erasing Banksy's message from the court's walls. But the bigger question is Banksy's fate. The police investigation threatens to end his decades-long anonymity. If identified, he'll face criminal charges and a public trial, possibly in the very court he targeted. The loss of anonymity could be a harsher punishment than any sentence. Banksy's myth depends on secrecy. Unmasking him would change everything. Did he anticipate this risk? Perhaps the entire act is performance art, pushing boundaries to spark debate. Is he willing to sacrifice his identity for his message? The coming weeks will reveal whether this was a miscalculation or Banksy's boldest move yet. The world waits to see if the legend will survive. The stakes: freedom, identity, and the future of protest art. Whatever happens, the conversation has already changed. Banksy's challenge to the system is now impossible to ignore. The mural has ignited fierce debate across the UK. Activist groups praise it as a powerful symbol of resistance, capturing fears about eroding civil liberties. For them, Banksy is a truth-teller, not a vandal. The image of the judge beating a protester resonates as a metaphor for state oppression. Officials, meanwhile, stick to legal arguments, ignoring the mural's message and focusing on building preservation. Their silence on the art's content is a statement in itself. The mural has become a battleground, art versus authority, protest versus order. It forces everyone to take a side. Banksy's work is no longer just a painting, it's a catalyst for national debate. The struggle over its meaning is as important as the image itself. As the mural disappears behind black sheets, we're left with urgent questions. When does graffiti become art, and who decides? Banksy's anonymity has let him challenge power without fear. Will unmasking silence that voice? In an age of surveillance, is anonymity a vital shield for dissent? The mural appeared amid mass arrests and a protest ban. Where is the line between order and suppression? Banksy's image of a judge beating a protester forces us to confront the power of institutions. The outcome is uncertain. Will Banksy be caught or slip away again? But the conversation he started is already changing how we see art, protest, and justice. Maybe that was his goal all along. The final question is ours to answer.